Hey all, and welcome back to the HellfireComms playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles Cross Definitive Edition. We are now in uncharted waters, y'all. This is the epilogue of Definitive Edition. So, let's go right on to the mission table and get things started here. I've gone up to level 61, which should put me just around the level of the final boss of this whole thing, so let's get on and start Act 1. Cause and effect. Now, I know a few things about this. I know it's apparently A, divisive, but B, very, very cool. And I know who the final boss is. I don't know the context of them or anything like that. So, this will be like 85% new to me, and I'm very excited. Oh, look at that. We don't have to worry about anything. Oh wait, yes we do, because all the shit in the Lifehold was busted, and yet somehow we're all still alive. Huh? Oh god, it's not the Fog King, is it? It's a subspace bomb. Okay, that's significantly worse. Look out, sheepy! Oh, that's bad. Oh, they're all over the place.
Disappeared? What do you mean?
We got reports of an unexplained phenomenon. Dematerialization events all across Mira.
Yeah, I'm a little bit sad that Darren DePaul didn't come back for a definitive edition, but I guess he's like a lot more in demand now, compared to where he was when the original game released.
That swallow anything they touch. Any matter caught in the radius, gone without a trace. Not even in the EM spectrum.
See, that sounds just like a subspace bomb.
In a rainstorm.
That doesn't sound like a natural occurrence.
For the time being, the effects are localized and the expansion has been limited. But if this keeps up, it's only a matter of time until it reaches NLA as well.
And we can't exactly use scales to repel something like that.
That's horrifying! Tatsu, prepare to evacuate at once!
And go where exactly? This is happening everywhere. Not like anywhere else is safer.
If it swallows everything, then no point putting up defenses, I guess.
Yeah, it's literally impossible.
It would be like spitting a hurricane in the eye.
First off, we'll need to gather concrete data. Let's find a place we can observe the phenomenon.
Somewhere far away, and safe, hopefully.
Be extremely careful. There's no way to predict what might happen.
Sure. Though in all honesty, that's been pretty much par for the course since we set foot upon this planet.
We are stuck on a different planet.
And this is precisely what we admire about humans. This attitude of all's well that ends with a bang.
I'd rather avoid any more bangs.
Oh, we are laughing. Guys, there is a natural phenomenon coming to kill us.
Importance to this.
Both are crucial matters, of course. But even if analysis of the Lifehold determines we're in no immediate danger, that won't mean much if all of Mira dematerializes from under our feet.
I am still curious as to how we're all functioning right now. It has to be some kind of
Seems wise.
thing, for lack of a better word, keeping everyone like alive and able to communicate with each other.
I've got a hunch, Lynn. Everything that's going on, it can't just be coincidence. I can't shake the feeling. It's all connected.
Could be the Samarians, could it? Alright, gonna look into the dematerialization events. Oh god, that's a hard word for me to say for some reason. Near Oblivious South Coast. And what happened to Lau exactly? There was like a dude walking towards him with his hood up and... yeah. Anywho, I spent millions upon millions of credits and bought this sucker. And that shit on his back, that ain't just for show. Let's go, baby. Hell yeah. It's a little bit far away, but we can get some flight in. Sorry, you caught my eye. This means you have to die.
That's enough backdoor. I've got the height advantage.
Goodbye.
Away.
That did so much damage. Oh my god, the ball is flying. How is ball flying? It must also be a secret of mirror. Jesus, that's close. I mean, one's like right near to us. Wouldn't it be better to like observe this one? No? I wonder if it's a smart idea to fly into it. I'm going to. Nope. Not a good idea. That definitely was hurting us. Saw my health tick down. Granted, I have a lot of health. There's another big guy over there. Oh, Oblivia. How I have scoured pretty much every inch of your region. Giggity. Well, I had to raise the money to afford this thing somehow. Did some missions involving these big old rings. That was with Neil. I've seen that gargantuan millipede. I'm not a fan. Those things should stay tiny and far away from me as often as possible. And here we are.
Is that it?
It's just dark. Inky blackness.
Well, the Vita was powered by dark matter. Is it connected?
Escape from within. This is no ordinary phenomenon. This is beyond understanding. It's a nightmare.
If it was anything at all like a black hole, we should be getting anomalous mass readings. But there's nothing.
No point guessing. Let's prioritize getting any blades here to safety.
Alright. I guess there are some blades just kind of going about doing their dailies here. Yeah, guys, you're gonna want to move operations. In case you haven't noticed, there is a gigantic devil orb on the horizon.
Elma, look!
Oh.
What? Ghosts.
But how? Why here?
So these were the other race that were fighting the Ganglion. So it was the Ghost and the Ganglion going at it. Weird how they both begin with G, but the universe works in funny ways. Oh no. I ran into an enemy in Noctilum, I think. It was in the middle of a lake. That did basically that to my skulls.
Where'd they disappear?
Oh boy, I really hope my big cannon can put a dent in this thing.
Didn't have to be like this.
It did nothing. Cool. Yeah, it's invincible. This is probably just a survive sort of situation. It must be powered by one of its appendages. Alright, we're making some headway here.
Now's your chance to weaken.
Some notable damage there, very nice.
Right.
So I totally whiffed that one. I was focusing on a near immortal being over here.
I was gonna lay into him anyway. I was gonna lay into him anyway.
Slow going, but if I get a overdrive activated, might be able to make some headway here.
I've been waiting to lash out.
Engaging overdrive.
Yeah, here we go, baby. Let's try this again. Booyah! That's how the fuck I get down. And then another one shows up. Ah, son of a bitch. Oh god, there's 3 of them. One was bad enough.
Sure, you can do this the hard way.
That's enough back shoots, my
Hit him again for me!
Gotta focus on
I feel sharper than ever.
either the left or the right orb. And thankfully, cockpit mode allows me to do this again. Booyah, that's one down. Cockpit mode is so useful for powerful attacks like this.
You wish.
This is it!
Now, melee attacks.
I've been waiting to lash out.
This is it!
Gotta pay attention to whether I'm doing damage or not.
Some more! That did the trick.
Nice.
Here I go! Back me up with an aura!
Oh, someone's about to lose their skull.
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Why did I put my weapons away? Typical end Tom incompetence.
So long!
Come on. Now, melee attacks.
That's enough back talk. Headshot Particle.
Wrong one.
Defenses are go.
You wish.
So I guess it's the left on this one.
One blow ends it all.
Take this.
Or maybe not.
This is it!
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Have some more.
Engaging overdrive.
Now close it and clean up.
You wish. Gotcha. That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Have some more.
Right where I want.
Got you.
This is it!
One blow ends it all.
Have some more.
I'm on it, Elmer.
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
Oh, we're working as a well-oiled machine now.
Come on! Now it's my turn.
Two down.
Take a moment to recover.
You wish. You wish. Now, make it.
That's not that one.
Now close in and clean up.
Take this! Nice try.
Don't think it's that one.
You wish.
Right.
It's the left orb. See ya, bitch. Booyah. So I think it moves around. You just have to kind of like target certain appendages, do a few like glancing hits, and then oh my god!
The Tatsu surrounds us.
Uh-oh. There's so many of them.
Gotta be honest, this is the kind of stuff I wanted like throughout the main game. Granted, we did get moments like this, but just more consistently would have been nice. Hello? What is powerful enough to take these things on? A hell of a scale, it seems.
That skill.
An Ares.
So we saw it flying through New LA. Was that back on Earth, or was it here? It's a little bit hard to tell. It's so powerful, Jesus Christ. Oh, and it looks so cool as well.
No way. How is this possible?
Oh no. We'll catch up with them later. Well, we saved the day.
The scale chasing that Ares just now?
The Vita.
Right. That's what I thought as well.
Yeah, we should really, you know, get our chickens in a row.
This phenomenon, ghosts, the Vita, and that Ares. We're just one squad. We can't deal with all of that ourselves.
I mean, we dealt with the Vita before as one squad. Granted, we had a lot of support actually getting into the place. Alright, let's walk back. We had a nice casual flight over, but I want to get on as soon as possible. Where are you taking me? Oh, is it the Blade Concourse? Is that where you wanted me to go? Sorry, the barracks are just my home. My comfy, comfy home. Yeah, it's not too far away. Let's check in and see what missions are available. Meridian request. Bogdan the Dense. Nothing for getting my other field skills. I got one of them. I got the mechanical one, so I could scan a few of the things, which was pretty cool. Yeah, this thing here. I was able to scan it. Got a nice chunk of change for that.
An Ares?
I couldn't confirm who was piloting it, but that was an Ares, all right. The Prime, no less.
Oh.
Lynn, give me your take.
Yes, sir. Judging by the speed, the maneuverability, it's hard to imagine what else it could be. I think we know the pilot.
So what? Are you telling me he's still alive?
Yeah, I need to know.
Alois Bernhold.
Ah, there's a name I've heard before.
The first Ares, and the hero who saved us all. On that note, I've got some news for you too.
I haven't been doing, like, a lot of Elmer's
You're not gonna like it.
affinity quests and so on,
Let's hear it.
but
The Vita
I do
we
remember
saw.
that name.
Unfortunately, it's the real deal.
Did it explode, though?
Locked up in the Lifehold core?
Yeah, that too.
I looked into it. It should have been safe inside, but there wasn't so much as a fart. Either one of those phenomena is to blame, or God knows what.
Hmm.
An Ares, the Vita, chunks of the world vanishing. I've had just about enough of this.
You forgot the ghosts, Commander.
Ghosts? These beings we know nothing about. Could someone please bring us up to velocity?
Yeah, that was essentially a correct statement.
An alien civilization opposed to the Ganglion. And yeah, that about covers it.
And Earth got caught in the
They
crossfire.
were certainly opposed, but it felt like the ghosts were mopping the floor with them, and it wasn't even close.
They sent the Ganglion to pack?
Yep, it was pretty one-sided.
Ultimately, it was the battle between the ghosts and the Ganglion that cost us our world. We were the biggest losers in that.
It's not quite that simple. The ghosts are an omen, harbingers of doom.
Something worse is coming?
Back then, when we watched the Ganglion and ghosts clash with one another. Think. What happened?
I appreciate the flashback. Yeah, Earth went kablooey. There goes my theory of it disappearing into another dimension.
That day, Earth was destroyed. What's more, that wasn't the first event of its kind. My home, the planet I was born on, it met with the same fate.
Your planet? It was destroyed?
Mira disappearing. The ghost's arrival.
I think, and I'm not sure if this is a spoiler or not,
The dots all join up.
I
It's
think
connected.
Elmer is meant to be Samarian.
Elma?
That's what I've been able to glean anyway. So I guess Samar is
Time has
gone.
come for you all to hear the truth of how I lost my home twice over.
Alright, let's get the deets.
The planet of my birth lay in a vastly distant corner of the universe and evolved differently from Earth.
Kinda looks a bit Kryptonian.
Like Earth, it was home to descendants of the ancient Samarians.
Ah, okay.
We didn't wage war against other worlds. Ours was a peace-loving race. Till the Ganglion struck, without a whisper of warning.
Jesus, can you imagine just seeing that descending into the atmosphere?
Their aim was nothing less than to completely eradicate Samar's legacy. And furthermore, to claim the Ares.
The Ares?
But how's the Ares come into all of this?
I don't know the whole story either.
Is it like the ultimate Skell?
Only... the Ares wasn't something we created ourselves. It came from our forebears. The technology was theirs. All we did was recreate it based on records and relics left behind by ancient Samar.
God's chosen skill.
But that means...
Right. The Ganglion are an artificial life form engineered by Samar.
Yeah.
And the Ares is one of Samar's creations too. Which makes it easier to understand their motivation.
I guess the Ganglion felt they had ownership
You
of
think
it.
that's why the Vita was pursuing the Ares then?
However, we still have no inkling as to why the ghosts appeared.
I was just getting to that. As our fight against the Ganglion drew on, neither side seemed to be gaining any ground. Suddenly, dematerialization struck my homeworld.
Telling you, it's subspace bombs.
Then came a third side to the conflict, one hostile to both. Namely, the ghosts. The threat was new and unexpected, and indiscriminate, attacking us and Ganglion alike. The fighting grew muddled, and my world, already brought to the brink by war, was now also losing landmass to the DMAT events.
Oof. So I'm not being very talkative. This is one of those things where you just have to really take it in.
And so, the Ares and I were sent with a mission to Earth. If the Ganglion survived, they would target you next, as our fellow descendants of Samar. The last remaining threat. As for me, I was to gift you Ares tech, spurring your science to hopefully level the playing field.
Oh, and the skulls came from there.
In the end, I couldn't save the Earth, nor the Ares or the hero.
Bemoan Mira's inevitable plight. Nah, fuck that.
That's right. It may look grim, but we wouldn't even be here if it weren't for you.
Exactly.
Without you, Colonel, none of us would be here talking.
Thank you. Anyway, that's everything I have to share about me and the Ares. The Ares and the ghosts, they're indirectly linked through the Ganglion. And whenever ghosts appear, planets die.
You're saying that the Ares is the reason. It's the cause of all this?
Sort of.
So we're gonna lose Mira just like Earth? Like your world?
Yes, most likely.
So we know what we gotta do. Right? We gotta get out there and find that Ares. Bada boom!
But wait. Why didn't the pilot just get in contact with us?
He was in the middle
What's
of
the
being
point of knowing who
chased.
they are?
Like, did you not see that huge fucker?
Roger, Bandit.
What is it?
We detected scales in active combat. 2 units.
They finally come up on Frontier Nav, huh? This energy's unreal.
I'm not sure I want to get in the middle of that. Can we, like, send in another platoon or something?
Top order prediction would be an Ares in the Vita.
That saves us some legwork.
Quite. Let's move out.
You might be facing the Vita. I want you all out there.
Yes, sir.
No need to pussyfoot around, but stay frosty, Elma.
Roger. Right now, the way forward is clear. We don't know what's out there, but solving that mystery is the only hope we have.
Alright, let's do it to it. Whew. Imagine losing 2 planets. One was bad enough. Alright, where are you taking me? Is it back to Oblivia? Curious. I'm not entirely sure where you're meant to be leading me. Let's try that again. With the actual proper thing selected this time. There you go. I was being a little bit of a silly dilly there, Chip. Oh boy, let me get in my Nuketron 5000 over here. Speaking of,
Nice work, y'all.
oh, apparently I took out a turret without realizing it. Oopsie doopsie. There really was no need to thrust there. Right, load up the next dope cutscene, specifically for Definitive Edition. What I want to know is, how did the Vita reconstitute itself? I'm pretty sure we blew it up. Well, that's fucking intimidating. Oh, the pile driver!
That's the Vita, all right.
But who's piloting it?
Yeah, it can't be Luxor, because he's dead. Huh. Well, I guess it got what it wanted.
What the heck was that?
Search me.
Give me some serious heebie-jeebies.
Those were the cores.
Well, so much for our big hero machine.
Get ready.
Alright, let's do it.
You wish.
I'm suitably leveled. Let's see how this goes. Booyah. I can hear something talking there, but I can't make out who it is. What the hell are these things? Concentrate your firepower.
One float ends it all. Come on. Just like that.
A little bit rude.
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
Melee attack.
Right where
You
I
wish.
Hey, send some heals this way.
You
This
wish.
is gonna hurt.
I need to get overdrive going as soon as possible.
I was gonna lay into him
So long.
God, they're hitting hard.
You wish.
Oh, there goes Lynn's scalp. Alright, let's do it.
You wish.
That's exactly what I need.
That's how you do it.
Booyah. Oh, I apparently did it. Did it need a recharge? Is that why it took the cores? Oh, buddy.
Colonel! Ghosts! Watch out!
Okay, what are we gonna do, Elmer?
It rains, it pours.
There's like billions of them. I guess it wants the Vita, or the cores at least.
They're going after the Vita.
Oh, hello.
Damn. They're wising up. Never thought they'd get the jump on me. My bad. It got the cores.
Oh no, he's handsome.
Are you really Al?
You're still alive?
Alive.
You dog. Where the hell have you been all this time?
Gang's all here. Plus a few new faces.
Mm-hmm.
Neat little sci-fi club.
Huh? What does big man mean?
He's saying he's happy to meet you all.
Wonderful. Spoken like a true mensch.
Sorry I worried you, princess.
Ha.
Let it all out. We earned a big tearful reunion.
I need to know. Why did the Vita take the cores?
Straight to business as always. I am also in this cutscene. Did you see me sliding in there?
Don't change the subject. Tell us everything.
Fine then. I'll spill. But first, I want to know about you guys. Bet you've got stories to tell too. As for the Ares, can you get it examined?
We can. Let's pause for now. We'll pick it up later.
Maybe in a second
Putting
chapter.
ourselves at risk by staying here. I'll arrange transport for you and the Ares.
Talk about the cold shoulder.
That's the hero? Alois Bernhold? Him?
You've never met him before?
He'd already been promoted by the time we joined the Colonel's team.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, we weren't introduced. His star had risen too quickly.
He's nothing like they made him look on the government broadcasts. He's just like a normal guy.
Yeah, just a regular dude.
Oh, it's him all right. In the flesh.
Hey. This hero stuff, you mean me?
You know it. The great selfless hero who bought humanity a future at the price of his own life. Alois Bernhold. That's you, pal.
Maybe
Seriously?
don't reveal that he's alive right
I
now.
was hoping it'd go.
There will be some serious consequences for deceiving the public, even accidentally.
Dancing in the streets of NLA. People go nuts.
Or that, I guess.
NLA?
The white whale's habitat. That's what we're calling it now.
Right. So it made it after all.
Thanks to a certain hero.
Oh, I assume the ghosts attacked the white whale as it was making to take off.
Shucks, cut it out.
That would make sense. Ha ha ha, we are laughing.
Lynn, I'm really happy you made it.
Yeah.
Wow, though. You guys have been living it up. Hey,
Yo, what's
how's
up?
it poppin'?
Diva.
You got a lot to learn.
Cut the rook some slack. No one's born knowing your shtick.
No stress. I'll teach you the proper response later.
Ooh, ah.
I'm Alois Bernhold. Call me Al. Pleasure.
I love how you have all these super alien xenotype names and then it's just Al. Granted, we do have a dog in our party. Van Damme's gonna shit. This is how they carry Optimus Prime in that one Transformers movie before dumping him unceremoniously into the ocean.
Right. Let's see what the fuss is about this NLA.
Oh yeah, baby. Hero Homecoming. Whew, that's a lot of cool stuff. Back we go. Who will have the more emotional response, do you think? Nagi, Van Damme, or Maurice Chachon? I'm betting Nagi, personally.
Good work. We moved the Ares to the restricted hangar to have it checked out. Now then, since the ghosts decided to give the Vita some lovin', does that mean they consider the Ganglion to be a bigger threat than us?
That kinda sucks. We killed their leader.
Don't have that kind of independence. They swarm whatever happens to be in front of them, like iron filings drawn to a magnet. You can think of them as a force of nature.
Like dark matter?
The conclusion my world's scientists arrived at was this. Ghosts are in essence the universe's corrective system. End quote.
Oh, they're like the Time Reapers in Doctor Who. That showed up like once and then never again for whatever reason.
Like animals' instincts. Nature's way of protecting itself. Is it that kind of thing?
And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice. From the four horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying, to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates, and the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the third part of men. Sound familiar? You might have heard it. In some shape or form.
I mean, yes, I was reading my Bible last night.
That's some heavy stuff. And coming from you, it sounds all the heavier.
It's from an Earth text, passed down on your world since antiquity. When I first read it, it felt to me like a kind of forewarning. A moral teaching from which to learn.
Oh, there's plenty of morals in the Bible.
Now you think it was a
Don't know about any purple-haired aliens, though.
Huh?
Well, suppose the people of the past knew of the existence of such a system.
You're saying ghosts are angels of the apocalypse? Can't read.
Then God is real too?
Oh my god, that is a hell of a frame.
Gods and angels. Before, I would have laughed you right out of town.
Well, either way.
There is a ton of religious subtext in the non-Xenoblade Xenogames, I believe.
Learn anything else, I'll let you know.
I mean, not that the Xenoblade games are adverse to, like, gods and angels and demons and so on.
Al, you're going straight to medical.
I'm healthy as a horse, sir.
That's what worries me.
Come on, back me up here.
So are you a mim or no?
Stop moaning.
She's just being tsundere. Did I say that right? Did I finally get it right? Oh gosh. Hot diggity dog. I should probably look in to see if they've got some new armor. I have a feeling I'm gonna need it going forward. We'll go check in with Al first, though. Bow chicka wow wow. I'm here.
Got it. I'll be right there. They want me to stop by the Ares. The technicians want to pick my brain.
If there's anything I can help you with, just give me a shout.
Thanks, Lynn.
We gotta do some cooking now? I already missed those prompts. It's very purple.
Can't believe how much you got up and running. I know I was MIA for a good long while, but it's not like you've had years. Honestly, I'm impressed. It's growing on me, this NLA.
Good.
Mind letting go of that grudge already, Princess?
I don't know what you're talking about. What exactly is there for me to hold a grudge over?
Are you disappearing, maybe?
Since I left you alone for all this time, figured you were sour about it.
Let's see. If only you'd stayed behind with me, I could have had it a whole lot easier than I did.
Oh, did he run away from the fight?
Maybe it's obvious since you came to us from the Air Force, but your piloting skills were a cut above. Anyone could see your promotion would be just a matter of time. So when you left the team so soon after joining,
Aww.
I was happy for you. So if there was one thing I'm sour about, it's that I made you take the Ares. I'm angry at myself for that.
Something just occurred to me. I have Elma set to her real form.
Earth.
Does Al know what Elma really looks like?
So when you took the Ares and dove into the heart of the enemy swarm, I couldn't do much to stop you. A mistake. I depended on your skills too much. And so they crowned you a hero.
Everybody loved him.
Made you the Ares' sole pilot. And you kept on protecting us. Until the day of the battle that ended with us crashing down on Mira and you. Gone.
Yeah, she's mad at him for vanishing, even though he kind of had to, because he's a hero.
Forcing the Ares on you. The way that I drove you into taking up the hero's mantle. So much guilt.
You didn't do that. I went charging off on my own. I was like a kid with a new toy, so I should have known better. Nah, I'm no hero. I was just terrified. Scared that I'd lose my place in the world, just like I lost my motherland when I was a kid. I needed the white whale intact. The Ares was just a means to that end.
A means, huh?
I really do wonder if any of the other ships made it to
I'm the same as
other places intact.
I lost the planet where I was born.
Because in Future Redeemed, they mention, like, ships leaving Earth.
But I think...
But I'm pretty sure it's not connected to Cross, in any meaningful way.
Ares wasn't just a tool.
As far as I know, anyway.
This Skell was always leading the way. Guiding us. Where we're needed.
Needed? Here?
Yes.
Anyone else sense the romantic tension?
You came back.
Ah!
Truly.
So Elma's a princess, huh?
Honestly, I'd be so much happier if I was helping to fix up the Ares. But they told me to get out of their way. They were all like, you just stick to your blade duties. How rude is that?
I mean, you are 13. As gifted as you are, you still have to follow the chain of command.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. It's kind of you to say.
I was worried that was going to come off as, like, patronizing,
The
but...
first time I met Al, it was around the time I got assigned to Elma's team. You've seen what he's like. The others never really got his humor.
His dark,
So he
but
was often
safe,
all alone,
edgy humor.
or not. But I liked him. He was always kind to me. Maybe it's because he had a younger sister about the same age. They got separated trying to flee their country. Seems it got pretty rough there.
Oof.
He hadn't seen her since then. Al always said that people need a place to belong. Not like a location or some specific address or whatever. It's more somewhere you'd keep coming back to.
Yeah, so NLA would be perfect for him.
He used to talk about it a lot. I think the place his sister and family were, that's where he felt needed. But then it was taken from him. After that, he decided all of Earth needed him and took to the stars. The belief his family was alive and well somewhere down there, that's what made him decide Earth was worth giving anything to protect.
And then the ganglion and the ghosts came.
After we lost Earth, the white whale became Al's home.
So you see, Lynn, that's what makes you part of my big, fat, happy family.
That took me out of it a little bit. I didn't expect that voice to come out of that voice actress.
I'd never felt so happy in my whole life. Now,
Yeah, Lau became a Resident Evil monster. That was kind of insane. Don't think I've forgotten about Lau, by the way.
now I can't do it anymore. I can't just blindly trust Al's kind words. Too much has happened. We've been through too much since then.
Yeah, Lau did kind of break your trust.
You're right.
I'm realistic.
I'm probably overthinking it. I don't need all the answers straight away. Thanks for letting me ramble. I appreciate it.
I could get a word in edgeways there.
Getting that off my chest.
Roger. It seems Al's done with his checkup now. Time to move.
I don't know how we're gonna, like, push the ghosts back, honestly. They seem far too powerful. You know, God, if you're out there and you're watching Mirror, a miracle would be nice. Oh my god, is that why they call them miracles? Questions for later. Let's go shopping! Alrighty, photon sabers. Oh, these are also powerful. Go to the strongest ones. Audacious light blade. Hell yeah, baby. Psycho launchers. Sure. I'm just treating myself right now. What about protective wear? Something for my torso. I would actually like to have that stuff equipped. Round gear. Yeah, I look very cool. Warlord's Armor 1. Yeah. Can't refuel just yet, because my Moranium is still accruing. We've got plenty. I can fire my burst shot like 5 or 6 times. And yes, I know this was extremely lazy. Whatever, if I have a giant robot, this is what I'm going to use it for.
Boy, oh boy. Really put me through the ringer.
Yeah, well, if you weren't organic, it would have been a lot easier for us, too.
So he's not a mem.
Right. Difference is, Al isn't a mem. It's his real body.
Makes sense.
You thought all crew members were supposed to be mims, didn't you? But you see, Al here might just be the chosen one.
The Ares Prime needs a warm body to run.
Huh?
Guys, does this matter right now?
There's a little bit of a creepy aspect to that skull, honestly.
First, it's good to have you back, Al. The hero returns, and with him, our hearts are all uplifted.
I was right. Nagi is the emotional one.
Favor and nix the hero thing. It's weird being put on a pedestal. Anyway, can I get a recap? I've missed a lot of scuttlebutt. I'm like a lost time traveler here.
I got the scuttle, but not the butt.
Certainly. Let me give you the bullet points.
And so he did.
Okay, wow. You guys sure had a rough time while I was away.
All right, then. Now I'd like to ask you some questions. Al, where were you up until now?
I would say the ghost dimension, personally.
I'll need the results of my Skell's analysis. You'll never believe me unless I give you something to back it up.
Well, were you outside of time?
What are you trying to say?
We've detected a giant energy surge in the vicinity of Sylvalum.
Oh, son of a bitch.
A DMAT event?
No. It's not a pattern we've observed before, sir.
Just one thing after the next here. Put it on screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to zoom in a little bit more. Oh boy. Is that a ship coming through? That is a lot larger than the Manon ship. Huh? Alright, I guess he's void. That was the thing I saw, by the way.
Heed my voice.
I was ready to heed, but you didn't say anything.
What the? What is that ginormous thing?
And then that voice. Who's Void?
Void.
You know who that is, Elma?
A primordial entity. It was Void who created Ares Prime.
Oh.
And the Ganglion. Their Void spawn too. You could call him their progenitor.
Wait a sec. That's who Luxar meant? His great one?
That makes sense why he's co-opted the Vita.
Then the old tales have come to pass. Even the Vita. Even the Great One's own vessel bested by these primates. It's absolutely sickening.
Yes, that's Void.
Then he was the one who handed my ass to me?
And that's why he stole the Vita, I would hazard a guess.
Mm-hmm.
But why? Does he want to rally the Ganglion and get right back to the killing?
Just so.
How the hell did he hear me?
I shall commence a contest in which survival is the prize. The bested will cease to be, as will this world. Indeed, I have borne witness to it innumerable times before.
This whole thing has just been a fun time contest for you?
I am he who brings worlds into concord.
What does he mean, Concord?
When he says he's seen this happen before. No. Then Elma's planet.
And Earth, yep.
And the Earth?
Yep.
So this is all part of your grand plan, is it?
The bested must cease to be.
Way to throw down the gauntlet. How about you shut up and get out of my face? And give back Ares' soul!
Yeah, I was there when this happened. I remember. I'm not sure Act 1's even finished yet.
The bested cease to be.
I don't recall being bested. In fact, as long as I'm standing, I don't plan on being beaten.
You wish to prolong your struggle.
Hell yeah, dude, that's what being human means.
Bet. Better say your prayers.
It is good. Such is as life ought to be. A desperate effort to survive.
So is there like a good counterpart to you I can talk to instead?
Very well.
I guess not.
We will meet at the world's end.
I will say, like, the subtle silver coloration to the Vita makes it look a lot cooler.
A fight for survival? Again? How much longer do we gotta keep fighting?
No. It's not so simple.
Huh?
Either way, whether we fight or not, this planet is on its way out. Just like my homeworld before it.
What survival means, then, is getting the hell off this rock. That'll be our fight.
We'll have to leave Mira?
Al, please tell me you know of a way for us to do that.
Oh.
The key to leaving is the cores.
The ones the Vita took off with.
Without the cores, humanity... no. All life on this planet is going to die.
I'm gonna need some information about these cores.
The Ares. If we're on schedule, the shocking truth should be revealed any minute now.
I'll get an update.
From here on out, it's uncharted territory.
I said that.
Put your thinking caps on. We're headed for the hangar.
Okay, I thought they were just going to put us in the hangar. Where's my big boy? Here he is. I'm in car mode, baby. Excuse me, pardon me.
I have the technician's report. Here's what it says.
Here we go, chap.
The first major thing we discovered through analyzing the Ares is the following. The universe in which planet Mira exists, though it might be better to say dimension, is not the only one, as we have now detected several others outside of it.
Interesting.
We're talking parallel dimensions.
Ooh.
This might be hard to wrap your heads around, but after the battle that ended with the White Whale crashing, me and the Ares were cast into a space between all those.
The navigational data from the Ares backs up the existence of the place he's talking about. What's more, our previous attempts to find the Lifehold core, and our studies of the floating landmass Volataris, which accompanied Void, have all led us to hypothesize such a possibility. The new data we got from the Ares has helped us tie this all together. It's led us to the truth of the matter.
When Void said that he brought worlds into Concord, this is what he was hinting at then?
Based on these findings, we have concluded that the universe that Earth belonged to, and the universe that we're in now with Mira, are in fact completely separate.
I guess because, like, logic just works differently
We
here.
now know that the past universe, at the point of Earth's destruction, disappeared entirely along with it.
Oh, fuck.
The whole universe?
Void's catchphrase, the best had ceased to be, this is what he meant.
Well, that's not fair. Other races in that galaxy slash universe didn't get to, like, fight or anything. Yeah, we're still going, baby.
A+.
Like, we beat Zanza.
Humanity's still
We did all the shit in 2 and 3.
So,
We persevere.
we managed to escape the destruction of the Earth's universe, and came to this one. We survived. Isn't that proof enough?
That day, the destruction of the universe caused a massive energy displacement. And that's what allowed us to escape to Mira? By luck bordering on the miraculous?
It's just back-of-the-envelope logic based off of old records, but that sounds about right.
So then, if we could produce an amount of energy roughly equal in magnitude, then hypothetically, it just may be possible to escape from this universe as it disappears.
That's gonna be a fucking crazy ending if that actually happens.
Physically achievable? Oh.
That's right. That's where the Ares comes in. Rather, the cores that are the source of its power.
So that's why Void made a beeline straight for it.
Mm-hmm.
Our battle had already begun. We just didn't know it. And hence, that slimy bastard threw the first punch.
No, we'll need a strategy if we're gonna pull through. And I mean yesterday.
Quite. I'll reach out to Maurice at once.
Thanks. And we won't be able to make it without help from all the other races.
So, just to recap, we're gonna get the cores back and cause like another universal detonation to escape to a separate universe.
Sir.
Or a dimension, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Al,
I already knew that Xenoblades 1 and 2 took place in separate dimensions. But they were like a different Earth or planet entirely. I don't know if it's ever specified that it's Earth, although I think it might be. My memory isn't great at the moment, I guess. Oh boy. That was a hell of a revelation to end the chapter on. Gosh darn. Hell yeah, Al. Al uses a unique style based on the Duelist class, taking on opponents with dauntless courage and explosive firepower. I'm sorry, Doug. I gotta go with Al. He's one level above us. Yeah, that's fitting for a hero. Look, bud, I love the Ares dearly, but it's a temperamental beast. So it can't equip armor or weapons. And as you're aware, nobody can pilot it but me. People have been dressing up like Al to celebrate the hero's return. Well, okay.